was watching Attack on
I was watching mid.
Leg. You mean peak?
Alright, what's up guys? Today we are learning how to become a goalkeeper. Because I have seen comments on other SLS YouTuber channels. And, since I am better, since I listen to my community, I thought, hey, why not teach people how to be a goalkeeper? And I have the stats to back it up because I have 1,500 fucking saves. So today we're here with another special guest again, Toxic Middos.
Whoa. You mean peak?
And today he's gonna be scoring on me, and I will be teaching you how to block certain shots, from a bicycle kick to a power shot to a simple cheat. So let's start with a simple bicycle kick. So for a bicycle kick, show them Toxic how it's usually done. They usually off the wallet and then do that. Of course, it could be from this wall, whatever it is. Now, most people believe that there isn't a way to save a bicycle kick, that it's just pure luck. You just kind of guess it. Like, try it again.
Alright, somewhat.
Close for it, and then I just kind of got it. I guess, and they made it in. Kind of sucks. But there is two ways that does become easier to save a bicycle kick. Now try it again.
Alright.
First way would be a simple run up to the thing. As you can see, it actually worked first try. Again, you just gotta simply walk up to it and it works. You want to get your hitbox in front of them so the ball goes to you first. Try it one more time. And yeah, as you can see, it works. Sometimes you get the bounce even. Now the second way to block a bicycle kick is to actually anticipate the kick instead of just running up and being in front of them, and also diving mid-air. Weird how this works, but you'll see what I mean. Okay, you made that in. Okay, it's not foolproof, of course, and that's how you basically block a bicycle kick. It's not the easiest way, of course. It can happen. Just keep trying to do it on me. Of course, it's not gonna blocking a bicycle kick isn't always the easiest thing in the world, but it is what it is. But let's move on to the next type of thing you can block, a power shot. Alright guys, so a power shot is quite simple. It's just the guy sliding and then putting full power in it and throwing it. Can you give us a demonstration, Toxic?
Of course.
As you can see, he slid and it instantly let go, and it has a lot of power that sometimes it could even go through you as a goalkeeper. Now, to block a power shot, there's two things. There's really only a few things you can do. One is to just anticipate it. If you see that he lets go of the ball, just get ready to come out a little bit and not stay on the line. If you stay on the line, it's almost likely gonna go through you. So, Toxic, can you do a power shot for us? They usually do it at an angle. So you can't, as you can see, you can just kind of anticipate it. You don't want to just sit here on the line and just wait and just go like this. Because if you do that, if you just stay on the line, of course, there's a chance it can go through you. This game is weird. SLS is very fucked up. Like, a power shot isn't going to be the craziest thing you're going to have to go against. It's just sliding, anything. And sometimes, if you're lucky, Middos, do a power shot, but do it really close to the box. Sometimes you could anticipate it and even go for a dive if they're really close. Let's move on to the next kind of shot, a cheap. Alright guys, so next is a cheap shot. And I think it's all pretty obvious what a cheap shot is. You ever play comms, you see people typing cheap. A cheap shot is when they just come up in front of you and just kick it in. Show us a cheap shot. This is a cheap shot. That is a cheap shot. As you can see, they just come up, they don't leave the goalkeeper any reaction time, and they just cheap it in. In my opinion, it's, if not the bicycle kick, it's one of the hardest to block because, again, the goalkeeper, they have like one dive they could do before it's basically a guaranteed goal. So the best way to block a cheap shot is to make them waste their dribble. You can make them waste that without diving, and then you could go in for a dive later. It's quite literally the only way, and it really is kind of difficult to practice. Now I'm gonna show you it right now because I'm a good goalkeeper, but please be known, it's a cheap shot. Don't get mad at yourself. As you can see, you want to go up to them, scare them, and then back away instantly the moment you see their dribble. Don't want to stay right in front of them because it's almost going to be impossible that they're basically just going to shoot it over you. Now, a low cheap shot is probably the hardest cheap shot you can do because they're probably just going to put full power into that, and it's going to be impossible to save no matter how much you back up. Of course, cheap shot is not an easy thing to save, so I wouldn't put it past you if this is one of the hardest things that you think a goalkeeper can save. So, yeah, good luck out there, really my only advice. Now, for the last type of goal you can save, we'll be looking at the header. Alright, now the header is quite simply the easiest shot you can save if you're a good goalkeeper. All it really is anticipating the jump timing. They go for it, they jump for it, and you just gotta time. You just gotta time your jump perfectly to get the ball. I recommend staying in the middle so it's easier to just move and then jump into the right place.
Something like.
There you are. Just gotta anticipate the jump, and that's basically everything you need to know about being a goalkeeper. There's also other things you can learn, like how to anticipate a dribble when they're inside the box, how to actually use yourself as a ploy. So if you want to see more in depth on how to be a goalkeeper, then please leave a like and subscribe. Alright, bye bye tomatoes.
Hello, I'm an attorney. Emma is mean.